I'm really sorry, guys, but last week I pulled out like my SD card uh, the wrong way, and I just erased everything, and I didn't have like any power to re-record it. I really didn't have like any strength to record it. I'm really sorry. And also, like, it turned out to be like one of my favorite episodes, probably, and I wanted to say so much, so I decided to go and like write a huge paragraph about it instead. So I'm really sorry about this, but I'll try to like incorporate some stuff from that I've said about the last episode into this episode. Okay, let's go. I don't want I don't want us to be separated. We're watching this series to watch Jundan being in love, so please don't like do an episode about them being separated. Please. Did she burn something again?
แม่ทำอะไรเนี่ย
ทำผัดสตอสิใครจะไปรู้ว่าโต้จะมา
He hates those. And we don't have Jock here who is gonna eat it for him. I find it like really a bit psychotic because I usually see those beans in punishments, like in school rangers and stuff like that. I feel like it's along with durian and stuff like surströmming and stuff like this. You gotta be weird as fuck if you like it, but okay, maybe, well, people have like crazy tastes, but to want your house to smell like this, that's what crazy. Like going somewhere to eat it is fine, but to cook this in the house, it's gonna stink for days. I still can't accept her as his mom because he's so freaking tall. Like his dad must be at least like 3 meters tall for it to make sense. It's a joke, please let it be joke. He's gonna be like June texting every hour.
โหล
Yes, crazy boo.
โทษเนี่ย
Grandma is laughing at them.
เมื่อวานนี้มึง
I feel like Grandma is gonna troll them a lot.
ไม่ได้เจอกันตั้ง1 วัน
It's been only one night. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for June too.
หน่อยเพื่อผมมาหน้าตลกคุณเนี่ยน่ารัก
Narak.
ถึงบ้านเรียบร้อยแล้วใช่ไหมครับ
Yeah.
กูเพิ่งถึงเมื่อกี้เลยอ่ะแล้วนี่
ผู้สอนอีรำไทยเก๊กแต่อีรำไม่ได้เรื่องเลย
Isn't Tai Chi like martial arts? I'm scared of Grandma.
อโซไปไหนอะทำไมไม่มาบ้านมา
I love her. I just love her. Why you're not in my house though? Yes, why?
พอที่อาม่ากูชวนนะก็ให้ไปเที่ยวได้แต่เวลากูชวนเนี่ยมึงไม่เห็นให้กูไป
Choke is gonna be jealous of his grandma too.
เดี๋ยวกูต้องไปแล้วนะ
No.
เกินเดี๋ยวคืนนี้โทรไปนะครับได้ดิบ๊ายบาย
Oh, great, another incredible set of parents.
เที่ยวที่ไหนสัก
Can't he celebrate his birthday with us, please?
งั้นไม่ดีกว่า
Please.
เดี๋ยวผมไปร้องเพลง
Please let him celebrate his birthday with Zoe.
แล้วไอ้พวกชมรมโต้วาทีอะไรพวกเนี้ยโซ่ได้ไปแข่งอะไรกับเขาบ้างหรือยัง
Jesus, woman, he said he just finished exam. Like, chillax.
น่าจะต้นเทอมหน้านะแม่
ก็จะถึงแล้วอะดิแล้วเขาเรื่องการพูดอะโซ่ได้ซ้อมบ้างไหมลูก
Didn't he come here to
ก็
rest?
งั้นเดี๋ยวคืนนี้นะ
Like,
มาซ้อม
didn't he come here to rest
ให้แม่จะ
in
ได้รู้
between
ไง
all of this
เพิ่
madness?
มเติมอะไรตรงไหนดีไหม
I thought he came here to like relax and spend his time with his family.
เนาะที่นี่ก็ไม่
Thanks, Dad, yes.
หน้าที่ครูและนี่ก็ไม่ใช่นักเรียนด้วย
Oh damn, my mom is a teacher. I can say right now it's impossible for them.
เป็นลูก
She can't not be a teacher at home. And she's like a crazy.
แต่ว่าโซ่อะเป็นลูกของฉัน
Holy fuck, holy fuck. She even speaks like my mom.
ฉันจะเอาหน้าที่ไหนไปสอนเด็ก เข้าใจนะ
I'm having war flashbacks.
อีกไหม
I'm a teacher. If he embarrasses me, how would this make me look? Jesus fucking Christ. And that agreed. Fuck, war flashbacks, war flashbacks. Please eat, you'll need fuel for intense tutoring sessions tonight.
สาว
Woman, your son just came home. So, I'm sorry about this. Okay. I'm laughing, but it's a sad laughter. Because my elder sister is still in therapy because of this. Let me just explain. So, my mom is a teacher also, and state school and everything. And she's also crazy about her job, and she's a perfectionist, so it means that people's opinion is very important to her, and she does everything, even things that people don't ask. So basically, when me and my elder sister, when we were in elementary school, we were in the same school where my mother worked. So obviously failing wasn't an option. We had to be A plus students, but also from first to fourth grade it's not very difficult to have good grades and stuff like this. But we've also been a part of every school every school olympiads, all the school olympiads. I mean maths olympiad, English olympiad, law olympiad and stuff like this. I not Olympics but olympiads. I don't know what it's called in English, but in Russia we have stuff that's called olympiads. Every subject had its own olympiad, and you had to go and participate in it, and you get prizes for it and stuff like that. We had to participate in everything. And I mean everything. If we didn't win, it was also a big problem, because you haven't tried enough and stuff like this. And we were also in professional ballroom dancing, so we didn't have much free times, and on weekends we were on ballroom dancing competitions, so it was a never-ending circle. And during summer holidays we went to the country, obviously to rest, because summer holidays everyone is resting. And here where all the fun started. During summer we had this literature list that were given in school, literature you had to read during summer, right? I think everyone have this, not just. And it was mostly Russian literature classic, which not every adult can read even. It was pretty boring, and it was split in stuff. The whole list was split in stuff you had to read and stuff that was optional. For us there was no such stuff optional stuff. You had to do every task. When we were given some optional task, for us it was same as the main task. We had to do every single thing. There was no such thing as optional stuff in our mom's opinion. And books like Harry Potter weren't allowed because it was garbage literature. We were practicing dictations, and in the evening we were supposed to do improvised concerts to practice our dancing. Yeah, and dude, I'm not saying I've had I'm not saying like I've had a bad childhood. I'm not saying that. It's like my family was a pretty like normal family, and I had lots of warmest memories about my childhood, like shit ton of stuff, great stuff. But people, I think they don't get how much this thing affects you later in life. Like that, this thing, this pressure, it like builds up and it fucks you up. Like, I swear to God, sooner or later, mostly it happens to people in university years. Sooner or later, just trust me, it fucks you up. If it started like in an early age, like we had to be everywhere. Like, I didn't want to be a school president. I hated being a school president. But my mom said that we had to be. And we were school presidents, like all of us. And we always were. And it's just, fuck this, dude. Like, don't do this to your children. And this also gives me the same vibes because my dad, I mean, both of our parents obviously love us in their own way. But my dad, he was trying to soften he was always like trying to soften the blow, like maybe don't pressure them this much, like this and like that, etc. But in general, he didn't do much because my mom was in charge of the family. Like, my mom was in charge. And eventually he just agreed with her about everything. So, like, no one like really had any say in this family besides her. So it's like, I'm sorry, though. I know for some, like, they are gonna watch and think like it's not a big problem, but I just that hits too close to home. Oh God, she's obsessed. She's obsessed with her rewards. What do they even mean? Like, can someone like explain to me what do they even mean? But that's your rewards, like, get off your son's back. Don't you have your rewards already? Oh God, oh God.
ประเด็นเกี่ยวกับเด็กครอบครัวจะส่งผลต่อ
Okay, there was some like dark humor in this. The debate theme that she picked. Childhood trauma from parents. That's funny.
แล้วหนูโซจะรอดไหม
Oh God, joke, please come here, joke. Are you trying to be nice again?
คืนนั่นแหละ
Are you trying to be nice again and give him some space? I'm saying don't for a reason. Like, I adore this ship because you're crazy, and your crazy is very much needed here. Damn. I just remembered because I was editing. I remembered that in the hospital, I think, Joke was holding his hand and telling him that his well-being is more important than schoolwork. Oh God, I think, holy fuck, that was actually written much better than I thought it was. Fuck, I need to go back after this and rewatch episode 7. Episode 7, my favorite episode. Damn, they are each other's perfect match. No, please don't cry, baby, please don't cry. He's gonna sense something is wrong. I know he will.
โอ้ครับ
Come get him, Angel.
เรื่อยเปื่อย
He's Satan actually, but come get him, please. June. He even knows who caused this. I adore them. I seriously adore them.
มีอะไร
Dude, his yandere hearing will know you're on the verge of tears.
แต่เดี๋ยวไว้
You can't deceive this man. Your man will know from the waves of your voice. The way he said it and like dropped the phone, I think he is asking for him to come. See what I mean? See what I mean when I'm talking about these dynamics? He just told him, he's obviously like crying. He knows that Joke sensed that something was wrong. And what he said is, no, I'm okay, so alright, goodbye, and hang up. Like, he knows he will come. Of course he will come, dude, please. By the way, I didn't say, but episode 9 was like chef's kiss, like my god. Like, their dynamics shined the most in episode 9. My soul was sold. It's like one of the most important things to me. Like, I don't know why, at times I just watch stuff and it's like written good and maybe like the quality is even high. But if couples dynamics is not my thing, I will literally stay indifferent. I am actually very unbiased when it comes to shit. For example, everyone knows maybe from my shorts and videos or something that, or from my comments, that I am obsessed with Afghan too. But when I was watching Theory of Love, I hated it. I hated this fucking show. I hated these characters, and holy shit, both of them were so awful on their own. Like, I remember people hated Kai more, I think, but I actually hated Third more. I even called him Third instead of Third because I was so pissed. But the dynamics between the two, I hated it with blind passion. Like, I'm not even kidding. If someone told me to rewatch Theory of Love or cut off my finger, I might just stop and think about it. I'm not even kidding. It was that painful. And it was like, to this day, people I think consider it one of the like high quality Thai BLs, right? But to me, it's just, I can't watch it. I hate it so much. But also, I think like hate is kinda also good. Like, to me, the worst is when I'm indifferent about stuff. Then it truly sucks for me. Like, I'm dope with hate actually, because I just remember very, very, very well all the range of feelings I went through watching it. But it was horrible. And usually it takes me like a long time to get into some ship. Because first I like gotta check how they will behave in certain situations to see like their whole dynamics, not just parts. Like, I don't even get when sometimes people start to write fics before shit airs, because like, trust me, stuff can turn upside down, and then your fic is just gonna be like OC, like majorly OC. So I always gather info first, and I think who watched my Never Let Me Go reaction, they know that I loved them throughout the whole thing, technically. But my heart was fully in, like 100% in, only in episode 10. Freaking 10! When I changed my wallpapers on my phone, it was episode 10, the elevator scene. In that moment, I was like, that's it. Like, that's cemented. They are in my top dynamics and ships, and they are like incredible. They are the shit, like, for sure. I'm very sure. And when it comes to Joke Zo, for example, and with Joke Zo, it was for me episode 9, and it was a random scene. It was a random scene. It wasn't like anything logical or huge. I was just, hell yeah. I know they are awesome together. And then I changed my wallpaper to jokes. No, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I did change my wallpaper to jokes last week. But I'm just saying that that's how it works for me. Like, it's really not easy. It's not easy to get me. Like, no. you can even be Jundang and still not get me. Like, we're practically watching like 70% by Jundang's biography, and I still was sold like only episode 9. Hello! Just because I was like watching. I'm always watching stuff, and I know I'm waiting for this moment when I'm like, oh hell yeah, that's my thing. And some series I could get to like some point and be like, yeah, I know there is not gonna be this moment. I just know there is not gonna be this moment. Or maybe we are even gonna go downhill. But these two worked. These two worked for me. And it's really, really hard to get me. Pardon. Let's go back to the crazy man. Oh my god, my most hated dude in this show. I mean this guy.
เป็นไงทำงาน
Oh, let me guess, he quit the team.
แล้วทำไมถึงมารับได้ล่ะ
No. Don't make it worse than it already is, guys, please. Please don't make it worse than it already is. I'm sorry, Boom's face makes me laugh a little bit. I think he's trying too hard. No. Look, guys, like, in the back of my mind, if I turn in my like basic writer skills, I guess that what they are trying to say here is that he put him first. And it was supposed to be romantic and the right thing to do. But please, like, hear me out how it feels for me. I always say that when you're writing stuff, you're supposed to like at least hire someone who doesn't know what's going on, who would look at it freshly and tell you what he feels in the moment when he watches this scene. I don't know if anyone like read my previous post, but the thing is that I've said already that Jen wasn't ready to come out, okay? Jen is an asshole, but he wasn't ready to come out. Like, the only reason he came out was because he was afraid Pock would leave. So he was forced to come out. And the way it looked in the previous episode, the way he like brought him on this field and made a whole scene out of it in a hurry, looked like he was showing Pock why he didn't want to do this. So it basically looked like, here, I'm gonna tell them right now and you're gonna see their reactions and see why I didn't want, but this is what you wanted, so here, look at this. This is how it really looked. Like, he really looked like that. And again, being forced to come out sucks. Pock shouldn't have said that he's okay with him not telling everyone if he wasn't okay with it. And don't tell me stuff like he just hoped eventually he will be. No, dude. You either don't date such people or you don't say that you're okay with it if you're not okay or need more. There is no other option here. And again, it wasn't even their problem. The problem was that Jen, instead of spending time with him when he could, he was texting a girlfriend that was interested in him and was telling people that he's single for no reason. And now he has a perfect way to continue to manipulate him. Because, guess what? He would now always feel guilty for forcing him out. And the fact that he can't play his favorite sports anymore, or at least like be in his team, it's gonna be like forever hanging above his head, like, trust me. And Jen, he didn't even say it's not your fault. Dude, he now has all the cards, and Pock will forever feel guilty. Dude, this is... my god, this storyline sucks. I told them to break up, like, they'd be much happier than this. I think it's okay that not all the couples like end up together. I mean, maybe it was for the first time it should have been a storyline like, yeah, you can't be with a person who is ready to come out, but you also can't force someone to come out, and you're just gonna be happier if you're going like separate ways. That would be like a much better storyline than this. But this is cringe. And now they're like forever gonna stay together and he won't be able to leave, and that's just cringe. Missing my boyfriend. After various stories different people told about Jundang, that's how I imagine Jun behaving when he doesn't see Dang for one day. Last time innocent people suffered because of that.
คุยดีด้วยมันแล้วมึงเป็นไรเนี่ยทำไมหน้าหงอยแบบเนี้ย
Honestly, Trin is so nice. I mean, I wouldn't say nice, no. Nice is not like the right word. I'd say adequate, because it's like clear that he and Wave have some beef going on. But unlike Wave, who behaves like seriously an immature child, Trin at least doesn't take out it on random people like Zoa, just because Zoa is like close to Wave. Like, Wave really behaves like a 10 years old since episode 1 for you. Like, I don't even get what Joke has to do with their beef. It's just such an immature behavior. And I know there are like lots of plot in fiction, like Snape terrorizing Harry because he's the son of his enemy. And there are a lot of stories like this. But Joke, he's not even this dude's son. He's like Buddy, his buddy at the best. That's just childish. And I don't even know what happened there, but Wave behaves as if like someone shoot him or something. And I highly doubt some serious stuff happened.
เอ้ามึงก็แค่ไปหาเขา
Thank you, yes, take him from that mom, please.
ผมว่า
I find it so sweet, like that Joke is, in my opinion, one of the like craziest men in BL in general, but it's just so damn sweet how he's really trying for him. Like, look, he's like desperately, he doesn't want to give him any space. He doesn't, but he's giving it to him still. It's so sweet. Like, he's really trying to respect his boundaries and shit. Yeah, I think opposite. He wants to. He kinda, by his action, he asked him to. Well, my back and Pond's back are already dead and we aren't even old. Mom is a strict teacher and Dad is a farmer.
ส่วนพ่อก็เป็น
You gotta be kidding me. I really didn't expect, like, for my family cameo in this.
กว่าพ่อกับแม่จะตาย
Yeah, my parents got divorced after 20 years of marriage. And they are both, like, much happier now. So I also recommend this, dude. I also recommend this.
มันเก่งเนาะ
Isha also gonna be like making examples of her brilliant students so he'd feel bad about himself.
อ้าวโซ่พ่อ
Oh god.
เออเนี่ย
And the worst in these parents is like that for them it's really like a catastrophe if you are not turning out the way they wanted. Like, that's the end of life for them. I'm not even kidding. Is he here? Please be here. We're dying here, Joke. Yes, 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 yes.
โซ่เกิดอะไรขึ้น
Oh, I'm sorry, my son is such a disappointment. How dare he raise his voice excitingly in his own house while he is on vacation.
ลูกครูชอบตกใจเสียงดัง
Oh.
อุ้ย
My babies, my babies!
โอ้โห
Okay.
พ่อแม่กูเห็นหมดเนี่ย
Squeeze him, squeeze him.
กลับไปกับกรุงเทพไหม
Yes, yes, please,
ไม่
yes.
ได้กลับกรุงเทพวันนี้กลับพรุ่งนี้มัน
Then we're staying.
จริงไหมเนี่ย
I can't with his puppy eyes. I get with his puppy eyes. No one can say no to this. His backpack is so cute. He's the cutest terrorist. Please. He's like the cutest terrorist, seriously. Oh yeah, make that homophobic and that's gonna be like 100% my family.
ใช่ไหม
No, this I understand, because otherwise she is probably gonna tell him that relationships distract him from studying.
แล้วตอนนั้นเขาน่าจะเข้าใจว่า
Does he know about his birthday? Please tell me he knows. You tell him you miss him now. Now, Dunk, I'm serious.
เห็นทำไง
Oh, please, undress and give her a heart attack.
รู้คิดถึง
Oh, Joke, don't die.
มา
Fuck the mom, hug. Sniff, hug, June style. Whatever we want, bitch.
เปล่าครับแม่
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Joke is gonna murder his mom too. He looks like he's about to cry.
รู้เรื่องอยู่แล้วว่า
ไม่ได้โซ่เราเป็นลูกครูภาษาไทยต้องพูดภาษาคอยที่
จากสถิติ
Yeah, just shaking head isn't enough of a reaction to this, to be honest.
แน่นอนอ่ะ
He can't sleep when you're feeling bad, baby. Hug when he sleep.
นอนไม่หลับเลย
Joke is just... I love, seriously. I really... You know what's his song? Fight so dirty, but you laugh so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart's got teeth. That's him. That's his love song. But his laugh is really so sweet. Only to Zoe, of course, but... Like, remember when in episode 4, Zoe said, "You don't care for anyone or anything, but you are so kind to me, even when it's not your problem." Like, before kissing him. And there was also an incredible moment when he called him like, "Oh, you are like very sharp and very dangerous." And Joke asked him, "Is that the way you see me?" And Zoe said, "Isn't that what you are?" In a flirty way. In a way that he likes that he is that way. And that's so sweet. God, I love their dynamics so much. I love their dynamics so much. It's such a dope dynamics. Honestly, it's crazy that she even speaks like same phrases. Like, is this common? I think like is this really common? Like, what did I do wrong? It hurts so badly to know that I messed up somewhere with you. Like, I've heard like word for word exact same thing. That's a little that freaks me out, but also that's like a bit funny. I'm just wondering, is this common? Like, someone needs to write below. To be honest, he can like try his whole life to prove them something, like be exhausted and still not be enough. You don't do this to yourself. I'm on Joke's side, because he clearly chose a path where he's just doing what he likes, and he's like, whatever, if they don't like me the way I am, that's fine. But Zoe's position I disagree with, I'm sorry. It's gonna be a sad life. Like, it's not gonna end after this competition. Like, she's gonna torture him about picking his job, then about his family or some shit. Like, it's not gonna end on this competition. It's not gonna end.
อยากรู้ปะว่าทำไมกู
birthday? He must know his birthday, please, please.
มึงพากูเดินมาตั้งไกลแต่มึงตัวแปลก
Yes! Yes,
ให้กูทำไมวะ
yes.
หาของมึงเกิดไม่ทันอ่ะ
Handmade. Should have made it a bit smaller, like you know this guy is gonna carry this shit everywhere.
ไม่เคยคิดเลยนะเนี่ยว่ามึงจะรู้
Grandma is
แหละ
MVP for real. Thanks for changing her character from the book.
ก็
Thank you.
ขอให้มันแข็งแรงอืม
No one is here. Stop bullshitting. Kiss now.
เดี๋ยวพ่อกูนวดเสร็จเดี๋ยวก็มาทำไง
I forgot he punished him.
ไม่เคยเห็นหรอก
I forgot he punished him
ไกลนะ
and also punished himself. But can you like make an exception because it's his birthday? I like the slight nod. Like, Your Highness allowed. No! Cute, very cute, but no. Kiss normally.
แล้วเนี่ยมึงไม่ให้กู
Kiss normally. Now. Classic pickup line, classic pickup line. No, but imagine how perfect of a match like they are. Just saying like we knew that Zoe is very insecure already, like from this whole story with Pin and other stuff. But now it's like even worse. And I knew already that Zoe is like he's gonna have a praising king. Like it's gonna be his thing like 100%. But Joke, he adores, like he can't shut up like about how perfect Zoe is. It's like his favorite thing to describe how everything about him is so perfect, like in details. That's like a freaking perfect match. Perfect. Sweet. Oh, that was a sweet one.
โซอีกไม่กี่วันจะแข่งแล้วทำให้ได้อะลูก
Bring home the win. I need to insert like a Chandler meme here. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
ประธานชมรมโต้วาทีถัดไปก็คือ
Zoe, please be Zoe. Just for the sake of, just because I need him mentally healthy.
โซ่
Yay. I bet he's happy. I personally don't care, but I want him to be happy. If they wouldn't all vote for him, Joke would have rigged it anyways. That's the advantages of dating a crazy man.
ถ้ามีอัปเดตกติกา
What rule changes? Ah, well I know. Now poke out. Bye bye. Joke in. Yes, yes. Wave, go get yourself a diaper, dude. You're embarrassing.
ผู้ค้านทำไมมึงต้องเลยโจกวะ
Oh, dude, shut the fuck up. Shut
บอ
up.
กว่าการแข่งขันนั่นเป็นความฝันของมึงแล้วมึง
I'm sorry, but how the fuck Joke is a bad choice? If he let Zoe down, he would literally cut off his leg. Like, trust me, there's no better choice.
มันเข้ามาในชมรมแล้วมันทำไมวะ
What's so great about Joke? Everything, to be honest. Good question, Zoe. Go, Zoe, go.
มึงไปทำอะไรพี่ทำไม
And he's Joke, not Trin. Oh yeah, let's hear your whiny ass bitch story. I hope it's serious. Please be serious.
เดี๋ยวได้กูไม่ตาม
Well, he's literally clearly into him. Well, I got that from the very beginning. And Wave isn't. He seems to also be into him. Oh, he's a chicken. Oh no, I hate those the most. But also, like, don't undress anyone drunk. I mean, just in case. Let him be in puke. Like, it clearly wasn't that bad. I mean, unless it's your super close friend or like Fayan, don't undress people when they're drunk. Like, I'm sure he could have handled like sleeping in puke for for a little bit.
กูชอบแล้วมึงเป็นเพื่อนกู
You can't have feelings for me because we are pals? There is such a law? I didn't know there was such law. Oh god. He's garbage. He's garbage. He's garbage. Hitting him! He's worse than I thought. Oh my god. He's literally 10. Boy, oh. That's my biggest turn off in characters. Emotional and like mental immaturity. Damn, I knew he's mentally 10, but that's just... And to take joke like that too? Is he offended that Zoe is openly gay too? He caused you a competition? Oh my god, get him off my screen. Roast him, Zoe, please. Yo, Zoe for the president. Fuck off, dude. You're pathetic garbage, immature asshead. Tell him so. So you're a candy. My dudes are awesome. Save it for real. I doubt Trin needs it too, to be honest. Like, no one needs your apology. Bye bye. I'm sorry, but of course they won. Like, money versus knowledge, dude. With money you can do pretty much everything, but there are a lot of like extremely smart and genius people who have a lot of knowledge but died poor. At times knowledge sucks, man. Like, I wish I'd be stupid at times. Because it'd be much easier, like, to blend in on my drama list, for example. I'm sorry. No, don't let go. His battery is still low. He's so dreamy this episode. He's so dreamy this episode. I'm obsessed. I'm really obsessed. I'm sorry guys, I know I'm interrupting like a romantic moment, but Zo, my dude, do you know what will help you with stress? Do you know like what will help you to relieve the stress? Sex. Like, why would you shoot yourself in the leg like this? And I know you're like training your dragon here, but you're punishing yourself too. Like, firstly, you know he is the best. Secondly, now is literally like the best time to go with it. Like, it's a major stress relief and it will help you to just forget everything for a second. Like, everything that he's talking about, it's just, you need like to clear your head. He needs like a great sleep, and he won't be able even to fall asleep if he's constantly like thinking, oh my god, like there's so much pressure, I'm so scared, I'm gonna lose, I'm so scared, I'm gonna lose, I'm so scared, I'm gonna lose. Just literally, sex is the best cure for this. Especially with someone who loves you so much. Like, that's ideal. Just clear your head from all this bullshit, seriously. Just ask him to fuck the living shit out of you. That's literally it. He's your personal stalker. Get the reference. Stop. Oh, this episode... I need some tea. Like, that's too much sweetness. He just touched his cheek, there's no need to die. I'm gonna cry. I got the reference. I rewatched something too many times. I got the reference. What is Jun doing with his ear? I told you. Foreign policy is tempting. He's so tempting. I still haven't recovered from episode 8, but let's. Damn, Dunk, do you have to look at him like this before every kiss? That was probably one of the prettiest kisses I've ever seen. What the fuck was this face? What is this face? I'm dead. Look at this shot. Look at this shot. Look at Dunk's face. He wants him so badly. I'm sorry. Was this June lowering Dunk's hand aggressively because he's covering the camera? Why? Can I just ask why? I'm sorry, didn't they practice all the right camera angles? So I don't know what is funnier, Dunk forgetting that they are shooting after practicing for so long about the right camera angles, or them keeping it in. Why? I mean, the kiss continues for so long you can easily cut it. Oh my god. I don't understand what's going on. They're just letting them do whatever. And I'm assuming that they shot it like pretty quickly, like they were in a rush to like push the series out. And I assume that they are doing most of the things like in one take. I mean, they've also said like that the most part of the sex scene was cut off and that we are not supposed to see it. Like, what the hell does it even mean? I have so much questions, like, this is hella weird. Holy fucking shit. They're thirsty for these fisherman meats. June, please, your tongue is just all over the place. Seriously, dude, stop moving the focus to the lamps. No one gives a fuck about the lamps. This is the second time this is happening. Damn, their kisses are incredible. Damn. That was so hot. Zoe wanted to be in charge there again, and I love it. Okay, preview.
เอาได้นะพ่อขอโทษนะที่ทำให้ลูกต้องลำบาก
Don't tell me his dad got cancer or something.
อย่าลืมดิเป็นพระที่ผมเสนอ
I don't want like my school president thing here, as if we don't have enough pressure. His dad's back broke or something. Look, my problem is I don't think it's the right message that he has to prove to his mom that he is only worthy of her loving if he wins that freaking thing. I don't know, maybe almost losing a husband will teach you something, but I doubt it, to be honest. I'm just hoping like that the main idea of this is gonna be right, because I want them to pass like the right message, that he doesn't have to win anything for him to be loved, okay? By his parents. And if they don't want to love him without him winning this thing, then fuck them. By the way, my most awaited scene is ahead. I'm still waiting for the scene that I'm waiting for. Can't wait for the next Sunday. I love them so much.